The following program is rated MWO and contains grown men marking out over other grown men that dress in tights and pretend to fight. The following announcement has been paid for by the MWO.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Mark World Order podcast, where pro wrestling is life, brother. I am your horrible host, Brent, and today we are bringing you match number 2 in our King of the Marks Season 5 NXT Trivia Tournament. And today we have got two hungry competitors on the line, so I will go ahead and introduce them without any further ado. So competitor number 1, he is known as the Serbian Psychopath. Ladies and gentlemen, Jobber Bro number 2, Derek Pavlovich. How's it going, Derek?
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Are you ready to do this tonight?
I am. I'm ready. I'm excited to go. Trying to get to that mid-card level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I know what you mean. Getting to that enhancement level. Your brother did it.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll do it. We'll see.
Yeah.
But let me go ahead and introduce your competitor for the evening. He is making his King of the Marks tournament debut. He is hailing from the Villa de las Reyes. He is the first ever trivia door to compete in the King of the Marks tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, it is El Peligroso.
¿Cómo estás, amigos? How is everyone doing here tonight?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Very, very nervous. Very excited, and how do you say? Looking forward to going mano y mano with one half of the Yaber Hermanos, Derek. I'm looking very, very forward to this one-on-one match.
All right. Well, we're glad to have you on. It's going to be, I think, a really great match. I'm expecting a really competitive slobber knocker here. So let me go ahead and introduce or announce tonight's topic. So once again, just to repeat, we're covering everything NXT this season, and your guys' topic tonight is none other than the current NXT heavyweight champion, Adam Cole, baby.
Baby! All right, cool.
So Adam Cole, in the little under 3 years that he's been in NXT, has already made a huge impact in the organization, and he's also made some big waves outside NXT as well before he got there. And tonight we're going to cover a lot of it. I don't want to say all of it. We're going to cover a lot of it, though. So I hope you two know your Adam Cole, during and pre-NXT. Okay?
Yeah.
See.
Okay. So before we start the match, let me go ahead and kind of explain the rules in round 1 here. So in every match, we've got 3 rounds. In round number 1, there are 10 questions. Each question is worth 1 point. Each competitor is going to get an opportunity to answer all 10 questions. We decided before getting on the phone here that Derek was going to answer his questions first in round 1. While he's answering those questions, we will have El Peligroso drop off the line, and then we will bring him back once Derek is done with his 10 questions, and then El Peligroso will have his opportunity at the 10. If one or either of you should get all 10 questions correct in round 1, I have prepared a superfan bonus question for an additional 1 point that you can have a chance at. Now, just so you know, I also want to remind you, once again, new to this Season 5 King of the Marks tournament, we have the Phone a King option. If there comes a point throughout the match, it could be round 1, 2, or 3, you have a question that you're not sure about and you would like the assistance of a king, just go ahead and use your Phone a King option, and we will get a king on the line. So, those are the rules. Starting with round 1, do you guys have any questions, or did I miss anything? I am a horrible host.
No, as long as you record it.
You son of a bitch.
No, I'm good. I'm good to go on the rules.
El Peligroso.
It seems like you have it out for the Yaber Hermanos.
Oh, definitely. Most definitely.
From last season to this season. But
As long as you don't give El Peligroso his favorite superstar, which is probably Rey Mysterio, I'm guessing. Right? So you did that to my brother. You gave Lita to him, so, it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll get this going.
All right, let's go and get this going. So let's go ahead and have you drop off the line, El Peligroso, and we will give you a call back as soon as Derek's done answering his questions in round one.
Gracias, mi amigos. And Derek, buena suerte. That means good luck in Espanol. So good luck, mi amigo.
We're making history tonight. First international superstar. I like it.
First international match.
Gracias. Buena suerte.
All right.
Yep, muy bien.
I get off the line, El Peligroso. Vámonos. Is that how we say it? I don't know. I'm not very good at Spanish. I took 3 years of it in high school, and then I can't hardly remember anything. Anyways, Derek, Adam Cole, how are you feeling about that?
I feel pretty good. My retention of information isn't as good for the newer stuff, believe it or not.
Gotcha.
I retain the older stuff.
Gotcha.
So, but I'm familiar with Adam Cole, obviously, and he has a lot of extensive history as far as PWG, ROH goes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how good I'll do with some of those questions, but I'll try my best.
Well, let's see how you do. Let's go ahead and get this started, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Round one. All right, Derek, your first question for 1 point. What is Adam Cole's real name?
I do know that one. That is Austin Jenkins.
That is correct. Woo! For 1 point. Good start. Here we go. Moving on to question number 2. In what year did Adam Cole make his Ring of Honor debut?
Ring of Honor debut.
Mm-hmm.
2012.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You're a little late. It was 2009 is the year he actually made his Ring of Honor debut. Yeah.
Is that when he debuted? Oh, that might be a question. Never mind.
All right, here we go. Moving on to question number 3. Superfan bonus questions out the window, but you could still close it out with 9. Question number 3 for 1 point. How many times was Adam Cole the Ring of Honor heavyweight champion?
3 times.
That is correct. Woo! Very good. Was that an educated guess or just a pure guess?
Yeah, educated guess.
Okay,
It was either 2 or 3, but I thought he had 3 times.
All right.
I think he's had the most reigns. I think.
Okay.
I might be wrong.
I don't know. I don't know if that's one of the questions. I don't think it's one of the questions. Here we go.
I keep asking.
All right. Question number 4 for 1 point. I need you to name somebody that Cole defeated to become the Ring of Honor heavyweight champion. Just one person.
Jay Lethal.
That is correct. Woo! For another point. That puts you at 3. All right, here we go. Question number 5. I need you to name somebody that Adam Cole lost the Ring of Honor championship to.
Kyle O'Reilly.
That is correct. Woo! For another point, that puts you up to 4. Here we go. Question number 6. What year did Adam Cole join the Bullet Club?
Oh, man. 2015?
Did you say 2015?
Yes.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You're off by 1 year. It's 2016.
I was thinking 14 or 15.
No.
Okay.
It's
You
all
guys are
right.
killing me. That's what I'm saying. It jumbles together for me.
Yeah,
It's hard to
totally.
kinda-
Totally.
But okay. All right, let's keep going.
All right, here we go. We are on question number 7. What year did Adam Cole win the Battle of Los Angeles tournament?
2013?
I'm sorry, you're off by 1 year again. It was 2012.
Man.
Hey, It's all right. These are some tough ones. All right. We got 3 more. Let's see if you can close out the round with 7 points, okay? Here we go. Who did Adam Cole defeat to become the PWG heavyweight champion?
Was that Kyle O'Reilly as well?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Who was it?
Is Kevin Steen, Kevin Owens.
Oh, man.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. 2 more left. Close it out with 6. Here we go. Question number 9. Who did Adam Cole lose the PWG heavyweight championship to?
Drawing a blank. Let me try to think. Was that Kyle O'Reilly?
That is correct. Very good. There you
I
go.
thought I was gonna whip that
Just
one.
keep going, O'Reilly. That puts you at 5. Here we go. We got the last question in round 1, question number 10. Here we go. What year did Adam Cole make his NXT debut?
2017?
You had me scared. That is correct. Very good.
Well, I was going to say 2016 off by a year.
So that puts you at 6 points at the end of round 1. Not a terrible start. I mean, it could have been better, but let's go ahead and bring El Peligroso back on the line and see how he does with these questions in round 1.
Hopefully the language barrier is to my advantage.
Yeah, hopefully that trips him up a little bit, right? Yeah, totally. It might. We'll see. All right. Hang tight, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have got El Peligroso back on the line, and he is ready to answer these questions in round 1. But before he does, I'm going to throw it back over to the jobber bro, Derek, to let El Peligroso know what he thinks about the questions in round 1.
Some good questions. Good luck, El Peligroso. Hopefully we make this a good matchup. I'm not going to do the talk smack thing everybody else does. Let's see how this does. Let's see how this newcomer does. I'm curious. I got a couple of these under my belt. I guess I'm like a veteran now.
Yeah, right. You got like this is like your 3rd match, isn't it?
Yeah, we had the jobber brother versus jobber brother, and then
bro versus bro.
And then I did the machine the first time around.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So El Peligroso, are you ready to do this?
See, I am very nervous, and I'm looking forward to answering these questions.
All right. I think it'll be very challenging. Hopefully there's not too much of a language barrier, but we'll give this a roll. Okay, here we go. Your question number 1 in round 1 for 1 point. What is Adam Cole's real name?
Ay, Dios mío. Locally, I have been a fan of Mr. Cole.
It's Senor Cole, isn't it?
We have very little television here in Costa Rica, but I've studied this man for many, many years. I believe his name is Austin Jenkins.
That is correct. Very good for 1 point. Strong start, El Peligroso. Very good. All right, here we go. Moving on to question number 2. What year did Adam Cole make his Ring of Honor debut?
That is a very, very good question, Senor Brent. Very good. If I had to make a guess, if you will, I would have to say it was 2009.
That is correct. Woo! Very good. 2 for 2. Moving on to question number 3. Let's see if we can get a streak going for you, Peligroso. Do you mind if I just call you Peligroso and drop the L?
That is perfect. Horrible.
Okay, here we go. All right, moving on. Question number 3. How many times was Adam Cole the Ring of Honor heavyweight champion?
These questions are very strict, and Very, very good. If I had to guess, I would say, oof, 3 times.
That is correct. Very good. You got your 3 for 3. We got the streak going. Let's go to question number 4. Here we go. Name somebody Adam Cole defeated to become the Ring of Honor heavyweight champion.
Yikes.
Uh-oh. Is this going to stump El Peligroso?
Oh, these are very good questions. I would have to say one half of the Wolves, Davey Richards.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. He did not defeat Davey Richards. That is not one of the people he defeated to become ROH champion. The options were actually Jay Lethal, Kyle O'Reilly, and Michael Elgin. So unfortunately, the superfan bonus question's out the window, but you could still close out the round with 9 points. So here we go. Let's move on to question number 5. For 1 point, I need you to name somebody who Adam Cole lost the Ring of Honor championship to.
Oof. That is a very good question. I already missed the one about him as champion, so this is a tough question.
Mm-hmm.
Very good question. Oh. Is that a perro I hear in the back?
It's a perro, yeah.
Oh, sorry. My dog sucks.
Oof.
You've got 15 more seconds, Peligroso.
I would say Kevin Steen.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It was the options are once again Michael Elgin, Kyle O'Reilly, and this time Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels.
Yes. So, okay. So at halfway through round 1, you're at 3 points. Let's see if you can close it out with 8. Here we go. Moving on to question number 6. What year did Adam Cole join the Bullet Club?
I would have to go out on a limb here and say it was 2016.
That is correct. Woo! For another point. There you go. All right. Didn't want to get a streak of wrong questions there. I'm glad you broke it. So we got 4 points. Moving on to question number 7. What year did Adam Cole win the Battle of Los Angeles? These are some tough ones.
Very good. Very good. I would have to say 2012.
That is correct. Woo! For another point, that puts you up to 5. Good guess. Here we go. Moving on to question number 8. Who did Adam Cole defeat to become the PWG heavyweight champion?
Oof. That is a very good question, my friend. Very good.
Mm-hmm. Just some tough ones. You got to be on the indie scene to get these bad boys.
I maybe I was wrong about one of the ROH titles. So again, I'm going to say Kevin Steen.
That is correct. Woo! For another point, that puts you up to 6. And
the perro is back.
Perro.
The perro.
He is congratulating you.
Yeah.
All right.
Even the Pedro has turned his back on the Yabber.
Everybody's against me.
All right, here we go. Question number 9. There's 2 more questions left. Here we go. Who did Adam Cole lose the PWG Heavyweight Championship to?
Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío. Ay, caramba.
Yikes, this is a very good question again.
Again.
I would have to say one of his stablemates, as you say, Kyle O'Reilly.
That is correct. For another point. Jeez Louise, I don't know how you know this crap. All right, here we go.
There is a lot of PWG DVDs here in Costa Rica.
In Costa Rica. It's big. It's big over there.
Sí, mucho big, mucho.
Muy grande. It's muy grande in Costa Rica.
Yabber Bros.
Yeah, I learn something new every day.
All right.
They don't have PWG in Serbia.
Oh no, God no, they don't have nothing in Serbia.
Ay, Dios mío.
All right, here we go. Last question, round 1. What year did Adam Cole make his NXT debut?
If I remember correctly, it was 2017.
That is correct. To close out the round with 8 points, that gives you a 2-point lead advantage over Derek the Jobber Bro, who finished out round 1 with 6 points. So still very much anybody's match. We're going to go ahead and now get into round 2 of the match. For the marks listening at home, in round 2, we only have 2 questions. However, each question's a multiple. It's like a multiple answer question. It has at least 5 correct answers. You're going to get 5 opportunities to give a correct answer. Each correct answer you give is worth 2 points. Once again, I will remind you that you have your phone king option, both of you still available. And because El Peligroso is in the lead, he will get to choose between the 2 questions which one he'd like to answer, not knowing beforehand what the question is. So El Peligroso, would you like to answer question A or question B in round 2?
Ooh, I will go with question A.
Okay, question A. That means Derek will get question, how do you say it, B? I don't know.
B.
Bebe?
Sí.
All right.
You're not as horrible as they say.
No, it's that's not true. So,
Yes,
all right.
Yes, he is.
So once again, heading to round 2. Derek's got 6 points. El Peligroso has 8 points. Let's go ahead, Derek. You're gonna do your question first in round 2. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2. All right, question B for Derek the Jobber Bro, the Serbian psychopath. Here we go. Adam Cole's first TakeOver match was at the 2017 TakeOver War Games pay-per-view. Not including his Undisputed Era teammates, I need you to name 5 other wrestlers involved in the War Games match.
Okay, that's the first 4 games? Well, I mean, I guess you can't answer that for me, but okay. So, so not the teams, but name them individually?
Name them individually, yes. I need individual names. You can't name anybody on Undisputed.
Okay. Eric Young.
That is correct.
Woo! Alexander Wolf.
That is correct.
Woo! Killian Dane.
That is correct.
Woo! Roderick Strong, because he wasn't a part of the Undisputed Era.
That is correct. Woo! You got 1 more left.
Inkem.
That is correct for a perfect round 2. Derek,
that's the round that usually kills me, man.
Yeah, right? I remember that. So that actually puts you up to, 16? Yep. That puts you up to 16 points. So it is now 16-8. We are now going to turn it over to El Peligroso. to answer his question in round 2. Are you ready, senor?
Sí, sí.
Okay, here we go. Your question is question A. Adam Cole was the inaugural NXT North American champion. He won that title in a 6-man ladder match. I need you to name the other wrestlers who were in that inaugural match.
Whew. That was a great match. Ooh, let me think.
One of the best of all time, I'd say.
It was a really good ladder match.
You can start answering anytime, Peligroso.
Sí. I believe he was the first champion, if memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, that's what inaugural means. Yeah, inaugural
Sí.
NXT North American. That language barrier. Sorry, he was the first NXT North American champion. Maybe that's a little bit easier.
Thank you. I believe it was EC3.
That is correct.
Ricochet.
That is correct.
The Velveteen Dream.
That is correct. Got 2 left.
One of your favorites, Lars Sullivan.
That is correct. I thought he was Mitch. I thought his name was Mitch. Am I remembering that wrong?
I don't know about what you watch on your days off.
I don't know either, but all of a sudden I need an A&W root beer. That's what I'm craving all of a sudden.
But the last competitor was Killian Dane.
That is correct. There you go. Perfect round. I think that's the first perfect round 2 we've ever had. So that puts you up to 18, El Peligroso. So it is 18-16 at the end of round 2. El Peligroso still in the lead, and we are going to be moving into round 3. So let me go ahead and explain the rules for all the marks listening at home. In round 3, once again, we have 10 questions. In this round, however, we are going to divide the questions between the 2 competitors, and because El Peligroso is in the lead, he's actually going to get to choose out of these 10 questions the 5 that he wants to answer, not knowing beforehand.
The better was bad.
Not knowing beforehand what the questions are. And whatever questions are left over after El Peligroso makes his choices will go to Derek the Jobber. Now, El Peligroso, the order in which you select your questions will correlate to their point value. The first question will be worth 1 point. The 5th question will be worth 5 points, and they go in between. And then Derek, whatever questions are left over, their numerical value will correlate to their point value. So the lowest number is going to be 1 point. The highest number will be worth 5 points. Once again, I will remind you, you both still have your Phone a King option in play should you choose to use it. And we will continue this round until either somebody runs out of questions or whoever has the most points at the end of the round. If there should be a tie at the end of round 3, I've also prepared a tiebreaker question should we need it. So do you guys understand the rules if I have explained them?
Yes, sir.
Sí, yo comprendo.
Okay. Muy bien. So, El Peligroso, please select your 5 questions that you would like to answer in round 3.
I will take dos, cuatro, seis, ocho, y uno.
Y uno. Thanks for really throwing that off. All right. So that means that Derek will get question 3, 5, 7, 9, and 10. All right. So with that out of the way, we are ready to start round 3. Because Derek is behind, we will have him start answering his questions until he retakes the lead. And then we will, if he does, hopefully he does, and then we'll throw it back over to El Peligroso to start answering his questions, and we'll go back and forth till we got a winner. So are you ready to start answering your question, Derek?
I am, if he does. Already holding me back, man.
I'm just saying. You never know.
I'm ready to go.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3. All right, Derek, your 1 point question in round 3 correlates to question number 3. And it is Adam Cole's first main roster match was at this pay-per-view. His first main roster appearance, like the first match he had or was involved with.
The Royal Rumble.
That is correct. Woo! For 1 point. That puts you up to 17. You're still down by 1 point. Let's go ahead and move on to your 2 point question, which is question number 5. Who did Adam Cole defeat to become the NXT champion?
That would be Johnny Gargano.
That is correct. Woo! In the softball of the century, that puts you at 19. That has given you the lead over El Peligroso. So we're going to turn it over to you now, Peligroso, to answer your 1 point question. Are you ready?
Sí.
All right, here we go. Your 1 point question correlates to question number 2. Who were Adam Cole's 2 tag team partners at Halftime Heat for Super Bowl 53? I need both of them.
What is the Super Bowl?
It's like the championship American football game.
Not the real football.
No. Not the stuff you're used to watching.
Football. That is a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
If memory serves me correct, it was his tag team partners.
His tag team partners at Halftime Heat for Super Bowl 53.
I believe it was Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
That is correct. Woo! For 1 point, that brings you up to 19 and ties it. We're going to stick with you, though, Peligroso, until you actually take the lead. So we're moving on to your 2 point question, which correlates to question number 4. Very, very good on that answer there. I didn't know if you were going to get it. Here we go. Question number 4 for 2 points. Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era were in the 2018 War Games match. I need you to name 2 wrestlers who were their opponents in that match.
I believe it was, again, Tommaso Ciampa. And I believe it was Kevin Owens.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You were thinking 2019. This was 2018. Once again, that language barrier proving trouble for El Peligroso. The correct answers were you could have named either one of the Viking Raiders, as they were known as, or Pete Dunne or Ricochet. Yep. Okay, so there goes your 2 point question. We're sticking with you. We're moving on to your 3 point question, which comes to question number 6. What year did Adam Cole win the Ring of Honor Survival of the Fittest tournament? Good luck.
Tough. Muy tough.
Question for you, Peligroso. Have you ever heard of the Survival of the Fitness tournament?
Indeed, I have. Not only does PWG very big here,
So is Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor is very big here in Costa Rica. If I had to take a guess, I would say it was 2000 and ooh, that's a tough one. Can I phone a king?
Yes, you may, El Peligroso. And for you on tonight's match, we have got none other, once again, the first ever King of the Marks. King Dangerously will be the king we're calling tonight. So everyone hang tight. We're going to get King Dangerously on the line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have got King Dangerously on the line with us. I don't want to do any of his monikers because we are short on time. But thank you
How
for.
dare you? How dare you, you horrible host?
Oh, here we go.
I need at least 2 of my 7 monikers that I am entitled to here on the Mark World Order podcast. So please, at least give me 2 of them.
Lead with Jabroni.
Lead with Jabroni. He is the what is it? The sovereign of smartass. Is that what it is? The sultan.
That's one of them.
The sultan of kicking ass or keeping it real or something like that.
How dare you? You are such a horrible host. You should lose my number after this, good sir.
Anyways, so we brought you on because our international sensation triviador El Peligroso is in round 3 right now. He is actually tied right now with Derek. He is on his 3-point question and needed some assistance with answering this question. It's a very difficult one, so I'm going to go ahead and read that to you right now, okay, King Dangerously?
I am very honored to be on the line with the man who has taken my namesake and has become the very first international triviador. I am looking very forward to speaking to this young man here very shortly. So yes, let us go with the question, you horrible host.
Okay, here we go.
Peligroso should have called a better king, in my opinion.
All right.
I'm very, very nervous to talk to the king, King Dangerously. It's such an honor, sir, just to be on the line with you. But let me tell you something, El Peligroso. It is very nice to talk to you as well. But let me try to answer this question for you, and then we will exchange pleasantries after the call. Let's see.
Are you guys done?
I'm waiting for you, horrible host. I'm just trying to help this young man out.
All right. I didn't want to interrupt anything there. So, all right. So the 3-point question.
Interrupting the love fest over here.
The 3-point question. All right. Let me get this out, everybody. Everyone shut up. All 3 of you, shut up. All right. Question 6. 3 points. What year did... Oh, sorry, I didn't even let you know. The topic's Adam Cole, just so you know. We're covering Adam Cole. So what year did Adam Cole win the Ring of Honor Survival of the Fittest tournament?
You horrible host. Those are easy questions. That, of course, was 2014.
All right. So El Peligroso, the king, has answered with 2014. What do you say? Do you want to accept that answer as your own, or what do you think?
But of course, you horrible host, I will gladly accept that answer from the king because I know that he is very knowledgeable. He only has one loss to that horrible man, Greg Cherry. So yes, I will accept it.
That is correct. Woo! Very good. So that gives you 3 more points and puts you up to 22. That has given you the lead. Before we go back to Derek, I think it is time for us to bid the king adieu and thank him for his time and gracing us with his presence on tonight's match.
Yes. Even though you are a horrible host and you've gotten all of my monikers incorrect, it was a pleasure being on your podcast, of course. Derek Jobber, how dare you, sir? You are going down to my international friend, El Peligroso. How dare you, sir? You are nothing more than a jobber, just like your brother. He got lucky last week, and you will go down to the hands of this young triviador.
Yeah, kick rocks dangerously.
Yeah, it's time to go, King Dangerously. Thank you. All right. King Dangerously is off the line. All right, so we're gonna go back to Derek now. It is 22-19. We are on your 3-point question, Derek. Are you ready?
I am.
All right, it correlates to question number 7. Here we go. Who did Adam Cole defeat to become the Ring of Honor TV champion? I'll also remind you that you have a phone a king option still available as well.
I'm not calling Davey. I'd rather lose.
Well, we've actually got a second king
Such a
available.
yobber.
No, I'm gonna save it.
Okay. Sounds very
But
confident.
I'm not
You sound very
confident.
confident.
I'm not. Maybe I should use it.
I'm just gonna say it.
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's do the phone friend. Let's do it. Or let's go to king.
All right. We are gonna phone our other king who is waiting in the wings. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna give Czar Salazar a call right now. So hang tight until we get him on the line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have got Czar Salazar on the line, and he is ready to help out Derek the Jobber with his 3-point question in round 3. Now, I know there's a lot of tensions right now because the match is so close. So I think Derek's really counting on your help here.
I'm
Czar
glad
Salazar.
Derek did call me because I have met Derek the Jobber and I know he needs a lot of help.
You met my brother, bro.
I know all you Jobber brothers are the same.
Jesus Christ, dude. I don't even. Man. All right, let's go.
So
First, I would like to say,
El Peligroso, make sure you introduce yourself first to Czar Salazar. I think this is your first time meeting him, so I think you should maybe say hello to him. And
I have never had the pleasure of meeting you, sir.
Czar, it is my absolute honor to speak with you. I have just talked to King Dangerously. It is an absolute honor to be talking to 2/3 of the legendary ring crew in one night. I have taken on El Peligroso as my name, as you know, for King Dangerously, and I have taken the black and mustard
El Peligroso
color as my own for Mi Mascara. So it is very touching, and I'm very honored to be speaking to both of you.
Well, gracias for your support. We appreciate you being a fan of the ring crew and of King Dangerously. And I'm sorry that I'm going to have to help the Jobber here against you, but that's just the breaks, kid.
All right, and let's save the pleasantries for another time. As I was informed by Czar Salazar, the chargers in the Kingdom of Czar are not really good. His phone is on E. So let's get to this question, okay? Here we go. Just so you know, the topic for today's match is Adam Cole, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, baby. So here we go. Your question is, who did Adam Cole defeat to become the Ring of Honor TV champion?
Oh, my gosh. The TV champion.
Yes.
Okay, that was probably maybe 2012-ish, 13-ish. Oh, man. We have like a timer going off here. Do I have time to think about it?
Well, you're starting to chop up a little. I think the timer's on how much battery life you have. No, I don't really have a timer. You can kind of take some time.
Right. I know. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the guys who were in there at the time. Roderick Strong was there. Kevin Steen was there. Jay Lethal was the champ.
How about let's just have you confide with Derek a little bit. Derek, tell me who you were kind of thinking.
Are you thinking anybody, Derek? Do you have anybody in mind?
I did. I was thinking Jay Lethal, but I wasn't 100% on that because I know that they feuded, I think, more so for the world title. So I don't. So that was going to be my kind of educated guess, was Jay Lethal.
Okay.
I was hoping that you were going to help me. But, just sabotage Dr. Brothers. What's new?
No. I am truly going to try to help you here. Let me just think about it for a second. Okay, I know he I know he feuded with Roderick. He feuded with Kevin Steen, but I think Kevin was for the world title. I know. I'm pretty sure Matt Taven beat him for the title when they were in their group. Okay, for me, it's coming down to Jay Lethal or Roderick Strong, and for some reason, I don't see Jay Lethal being that up on the cards that high at that time. So I'm gonna guess Roderick Strong.
All right. So Czar Salazar has given his answer of Roderick Strong. I'm going to now ask you, Derek, is that what you're going to go with, or are you going to go with Jay Lethal?
I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna say Roderick Strong. If it's Jay Lethal, I'm super pissed.
I don't think Jay Lethal was that high on the card at that point.
So Roderick Strong, final answer.
Well, hold on. He was always kind of, because Jay Lethal was TV champion further back than that. And then
further back than that?
Yeah, he was in the early days of ROH, not super early, but the early days, he was TV champion. I remember that. This time period is where I'm kind of getting fuzzy. Final answer, Roderick Strong.
Oh, hold on one second. My iPad closed, but that is correct. I just had to get my sound effect there. So you have some big thanks to give to Czar Salazar for coming in with the assist. Because Jay Lethal, was not correct.
Yeah.
So
he thought that was in the conversation too. So I was making a complete dummy. But thank you, Sorry, Salazar.
No problem.
I appreciate it. Reluctantly, thank you.
So thank you.
I understand that El Peligroso is we're pulling for him because he's rocking the black and mustard. But when you phone a king, the king's not going to let you down, especially the Czar.
Oh, nice. Nice. All
Thanks,
right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Czar. We appreciate your time, and we wish you and your kingdom a good night.
All right. I'll back to my palatial estate. You guys have a good night.
You too. See you later, buddy. All right. So that ties it back up. We're at 22 each. You've each got 2 questions left in round 3. This has been the longest round 3 ever. So here we go. We're going to stick with you, Derek. We're going to answer your 4-point question, and we're going to stick with you until you take the lead, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Your 4-point question is question number 9. Adam Cole is the second NXT Triple Crown champion. Who was the first?
You said he's the second one?
Yeah, he's the second Triple Crown champion. I need you to name me who the first one was.
I thought he was the first one because the North American champion, he was the first North American champion. Oh, but okay, hold on. Okay, let me think. Gargano.
That is correct. Woo! For 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts you up to 26. You have taken the leads, 26 to 22. We're going back over to El Peligroso to answer his 4-point question. Are you ready, sir?
Sí.
Okay, question number 8 for 4 points. This has the potential to come down to a tiebreaker, just so you guys know. Here we go. Your 4-point question, question number 8. Adam Cole made his pro wrestling debut with this promotion back in 2008.
If I had to think back, I would have to say it was Combat Zone Wrestling.
That is correct. Woo! Combat Zone Wrestling, big in Costa Rica as well. 2, 3, 4.
Boy.
That puts you back. That puts you up 26. We're tied again at 26s. So El Peligroso, we're going to have you answer your 5-point question in round 3. You don't necessarily have to answer it correctly because Derek could miss his, but I strongly encourage you to answer this question correctly, okay?
Sí.
Okay, so here we go. Your 5-point question. Question number 1. Who did Adam Cole drop the NXT North American title to?
Oof. That is a very good question.
It is a 5-point question too. What is that, cinco?
Sí, cinco.
Cinco puntas. Is that how you say points? Or did I say a bad word?
You did. You said 5 bitches.
Hey, that works too.
Puntas, how dare you?
All right.
The answer to question number 1 for cinco puntas, as you say, was ricochet.
That's correct. I'm sorry, I'm laughing too hard over here. That puts you up to 31, sir. So we have got 31 to 26. We've got to go back over to Derek now. I'm sorry I'm lightening the situation with my laughter. It's a very serious situation here. Derek, you have to answer this question correct in order to force it to a tiebreaker. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Remember, the world is against you. Okay.
It's true.
Here we go. Your 5-point question in round number 3 correlates to question number 10 for 5 points. Who took Adam Cole's place when he was fired from the Bullet Club or kicked out of the Bullet Club?
Jay White.
And your winners, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to round 2 in the King of the Marks, El Peligroso. Congratulations, El Peligroso. I'm sorry, Derek.
I know what it is.
What is it?
It's Marty Scurll.
That's correct. If you would have just waited. Oh, man, that sucks. I'm sorry, dude. I am sorry. But congratulations, El Peligroso. Moving on to round 2. Go ahead. Let us know what you're thinking. What do you got to say?
I am so excited to move on to the next round. Felicidades to Derek the Yobber. It came down to the very last question.
Yeah, another great match. Jeez, I'm sweating.
And for my very first opponent in my debut, I am very happy to go mano a mano with you, Derek the Yobber. But of course, today, mi amigo, you had to yob out to El Peligroso.
The honor was all mine. You're a hell of a competitor in your debut match. Man, I was so mad at myself for that last one. I should have thought more about it.
Yeah.
But congratulations. I hope you go on and do well.
All right.
Gracias, amigo. Gracias.
All right. So let's go ahead and wrap up this match. I'll actually ask you first, Derek. Is there anything that you wanted to plug for the Marks on the social media sphere or anything like that?
No, I don't got any plugs.
The Jobber Bros job out to the social medias. Oh, go ahead.
I thought I had like a joke ready, but I'm still mad at myself.
All
Can't
right.
think of anything to say.
All right. Let's turn over to El Peligroso. How about you, my good friend? Do they have the social medias over there in Costa Rica?
They do, but like I said, even though I am from the Villa de las Orejas, it is a very poor country. As you know from my promo pic I sent you, I live in the slums. I'm actually calling you from a payphone. I have no Bookface or Instagram or Twitter. I don't have any of those. So I can't.
Geez, this phone call must have cost you a fortune. I think maybe we should set up a GoFundMe for El Peligroso to be able to make these calls in for his matches.
It was $473.
Pesos, my friend.
Yeah, my bad, pesos.
So, yeah, I just have to keep putting in the coins. So, I'm actually very broke. So if you could please send me some dinero for the next phone call, whoever my next opponent would be, that would be fantastic.
Oh, no, definitely. I think we'll get a GoFundMe going for El Peligroso to be able to continue on in the tournament. I don't think there'll be any doubt that you've probably garnished quite a following, especially in the Latin American community, after your performance in today's match. So I don't think that will be a problem.
Gracias, Mimito. It warms my corazón to hear you say that.
Of course. Okay.
I'll throw some pesos your way, buddy.
Gracias. And again, felicidades to yourself on a very hard match tonight, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right, you guys. So for the rest of you Marks listening, don't forget to follow the Mark World Order on our social media pages at MWO4Life on Twitter and Instagram. Like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our podcast wherever you listen to your fine podcast. And then please go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Mark World Order to pick yourself up some MWO merch, and that way you can rep the MWO wherever you go, brother. So thank you, Derek the Jobber, El Peligroso, for a great match. Thank you to all the Marks who have listened in. We hope you enjoyed. We love marking out with you, and we will see you all again next week for another exciting match in the King of the Marks tournament.